as of this morning, there was an 18-year-old American citizen, a rising high school senior on his way to soccer tryouts, who was detained in this country by his own country and put in the custody of immigration authorities for 3 entire weeks for no reason. Just hours ago, he was finally released. His name is Francisco Erwin Galicia. He was not accused of a crime. He committed no infraction other than having the wrong skin color and the wrong last name and the wrong family members. He was held without trial by the Trump administration for nearly a month because he's Latino, because he has family members who are unauthorized. That's the awful but unavoidable truth. Francisco Erwin Galicia was on his way to a college soccer tryout when he was stopped at a Border Patrol checkpoint in South Texas. Quote, as many Hispanics do, he had brought with him numerous documents, including a birth certificate showed he was born at a hospital in Dallas. He also carried, quote, his state ID issued in January by the Texas Department of Public Safety and his Social Security card. According to his attorney, quote, Border Patrol agents were telling Francisco his birth certificate was fake, that he was Mexican. And with that, he was taken into custody. Now, it's not really hyperbole to say that literally the cardinal principle of 1,000 years of Anglo-Saxon jurisprudence is that holding someone without cause is the very definition of lawless tyranny. Produce the body, habeas corpus. You must show the man you hold, you must state your reasons and allow him to petition for release. And yet somehow, in America, in 2019, our immigration institutions are so corrupted, so corroded, that as of this morning, this man was still in his 21st century dungeon. But it's not just this one case. There have been others. And there's no more chilling example of everyday tyranny than free citizens being ordered to show their papers simply because of the color of their skin and their appearance. And yet that is the lived reality. It's been the lived reality along the border for years before Trump, but it's getting worse as the administration issues nonstop threats of enforcement, quite clearly meant to put people of color and in immigrant communities, authorized and unauthorized, under a permanent shadow of fear and contingency. A free people will not allow this to stand. Just yesterday, the good folks of the Nashville neighborhood of Hermitage, Tennessee, modeled what effective resistance looks like when they formed a human chain to stop ICE from apprehending a father and his 12-year-old son. Eventually, the father and son were able to run into their home and ICE left. One neighbor told BuzzFeed, quote, they don't bother anybody. Our kids play with their kids. It's just one big community, and we don't want to see anything happen to them. They're good people. They've been here 14 years. Leave them alone. To me, they're considered Americans. They don't bother anybody. That's true, because that's not why these people are being detained, and everyone knows it.